Hello, everyone. So, someone on Twitter pointed out that we can make other Skarloey engines based on this Skarloey engine. So, oh, I just realised I thought there was no chat. Hey, Grand Trunk Boy. Hello, Retro Engine. Hello, Tugs Big City Topic. Hello, Tassanima Commas. Oh, that's not a rude. Hey, Train Boy. Hey, Music Person. Hey, Tata the Yellow Pannier Engine. Hey, Mr. Mario. Thank you, Bluebird Productions. Hey, Brucey. Hey, Mr. Pearl, can you make a request? Yeah, you make Boko. Hey, B10. So, Tugsby Sopic made Bertha. Awesome. So, as I was saying, someone pointed out that with Great Sir Handle comes great other Skarloey engines. So, who do we like? Who do we start with? Peter Sam, Rinius, or Skarloey? Duncan, does Duncan, it's got to look like, we're going to try and do one based on these. So thinking ahead, I got some orthos. There's Rinius. And underneath him, look. Wait. Oh, I got mixed up. Wait, I got mixed up. Right, that's Skarloey. That's Rinius. Right, so I'm going to copy, move them into the Rinius folder. There we go. There we go. There we go. So, he's kind of similar, but not similar. Make Peter Sam look like Peter Griffin. If you make Rinius, you can make. Oh! So with good Rinius, you get good Smudger. I was going to say Sponger then. I was like, what? Vote for Smudgery work. Okay, we'll have to make Smudger sometime. Right. So, first thing I notice, Skarloey has not quite normal size back wheels. Hello, Insane Films Productions. Are your films still insane? There's someone on the screen going, So this is a smaller wheel. And I think, we make Coldy when I need to. Peter Sam Stuart Griffin. Oh, your retro.engine, Joseph Joestar. I've met Donald and Douglas. He needs they need a bit of upgrading. Make Spencer in the future. What can you like hover in that? I'm kidding. I know what you mean. Please notice this comment. Major Noah Hartley. I hate you, Dad. So Hartley says, I hate you, Dad. Don't give me that attitude, or you will get a timeout. Icon. Emoticon, whatever. Right, so right now I'm just looking, I'm seeing what's different about. So first of all, it doesn't have. Oh, actually, first of all, I'm going to save this so I don't accidentally to handle smokebox support. The block underneath his face is supposed to be black. Oh, I've missed that. Hold on. Oh, I've already hang on. Damn. I'll have to change it another day. Sorry. Let's move this back. Okay. So, oh, do you know what? I'm gonna front Skarloey. Ortho. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I noticed that. I noticed his nameplate is in the wrong place. I've probably done some adjustments after making it. He's not quite finished actually. He's inside, and that doesn't look right yet. Look, you can see he's 3 through the through his cab. Proteus. He sounds cool. What did I say that wasn't cool? Proteus just handle but yellow. Awesome. That's all I need. The easy ones. The easy ones are cool. Yeah. Right, so first thing I'm going to do is just do some saving. I'm going to save this as a new engine. 3D models. Engines. Narrow gauge. Who are we doing? I've got no we're making. It's Rhinius. Hang on. I've got the. It's Skarloey. Sorry, we're doing Skarloey. Bloody hell, Paul, you've forgotten already. Skarloey. Right. Hey, Choksky. Or Choksky. Choksky. So, right, where's my picture? This all. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Let me go back. Skarloey. I need to find a front ortho. Won't be a minute. There he is. There he is. There we go. Now we got it. Proteus has no front image. Well, I can just, well, yeah. As long as it's not too difficult. Oh, he likes Lord Doorknob. He's, yeah, I posted that, him and Merrick, on Twitter and Blue Sky, etc. So no doubt I'll be getting some abuse. Damn him. How dare his. There we go, we got a front now. He's seen some disturbing stuff, hasn't he? There's history in them eyes. Paul, what are you talking about? Sorry. Oh, he's talking rubbish again. Here we go. Right. A minute. There we go. Just. Okay. Right. So. Let's have a. First thing, this is. Oh, let's ungroup him. There we go. Now we can make something. This whole sort of, what I like to call the fuselage, is in the wrong place. Oh, no, hang on. It doesn't have these pipes, so we can get rid of them. It doesn't have that, but it does have one of these, although it's at the front. It was around when World 1 and 2 started. There's a Thomas Multiverse? Well, we're going to do some Skarloey Railway engines, because someone on Twitter pointed out that there's a... Well, if you made Sir Handel, you can more or less change him and make a few on, so I'm hoping Skarloey, Rhinius and Peter Sam. So I'm just explaining again to Mr. Mario. So we're gonna pull that forward, and it goes. I have not heard of VeggieTales, no. So that's that, and then we're gonna move this to the front. This will be grey, obviously. Hello, Railway Alan. There we go. And we got to get. I'm gonna move this. I know it's a. Oh, we'll move both. Oh well, no, we'll get rid of one, then we'll just copy. Why is there so much topology? Oh no, topology. Very good to use a nitrogen orthos, because they use reference from the real engine based on the Italian rail. Well, I haven't really made Smudger. I just made the bit you can see inside that shed. So yeah, he's gonna. So yeah, if we can make these, we might be able to make a complete Smudger, which sounds like something. When you get something wrong, doesn't it? It's like, oh, I've made a complete Smudger. Let's put that about there. Dun, 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 dun. And then we'll pull it out a bit. Dun, 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 dun. And you could use some parts from Smudger to make Rhinius. Well, I was thinking the other way around. If we're going to make Rhinius, we'll also make Smudger. We're going to open this, and we're going to change his name to Steve? No, I'm kidding. Oh, it's funny, Paul. You should be on Channel 4. Hi, Drake's S-word. No. What if Paul understands some detail side rather than just right? That is too hard. That's too hard. Last time I go on Channel 4. What a weird thing to make a joke about. There we go. And then we'll make another one over this side. Who knows, this might be his good side. I'm going to flip him round. Oh, did it right first time. Look at that. Yeah, I was thinking of Mavis. Can't remember why now. I think I had a story that needed a lady engine. But at the moment, I think I've only got Belle. Now, looking at the front here, he's got rods, but they're, you know, these little handle things at the sides, but... Yeah, look, it's different, look. What are you using James' cab interior? Would that be more suitable? We are making Skarloey Railway, Alan. Right, so if I do... If I highlight that and do that... No, yeah, no, we'll get rid of this. We'll open that. We'll ungroup. Get rid of that. Oh, we're going to get rid of that and that. Hey, KJ Sense. I don't know what you're talking about. It'd be funny if Mavis was just a bit. Yeah, it'd be funny if I just kept using it every episode. Mavis has a bit that's important, and it's just just the same picture. Oh, people will be mad. Right, we're gonna give this a few more segments. Or do we have to do... Wait a minute, no, we don't have to do this, because look, I've already got a handle thing over here. I can just copy this, I think. Favourite to work on? Probably Shed 17, because... Probably Shed 17, I suppose. The others were more elaborate. And then we're going to pull. There we go. So it's about... It's above the Skarloey sign. You always went... Right. Do this. Then we're going to... What do you think of the local brick model that one mountain engine picture I sent to you before? I'll have to have a look at it again. If we move this over, and then we're gonna stretch these out a bit, and then move these over. There we go. And then he's got his own auto changing Bertha. Don't know. They'd have a more jazzed up end scene. Would have a lot more fighting and destruction. PlayStation films. Let's just have a look at the front here. Where's it at? Where's it at? There it is. So I think it's a bit. I've got his dome's all wrong here, isn't it? This thing is wrong. I'm doing this wrong. I need to get rid of this and these. Excuse me. Oh dear. Let's do these. So what he needs, if you look here, he's got a cylinder that's more of a cylinder. It's not as wide and it doesn't sort of end halfway. Oh, sorry, I sneezed. Wonder what you meant. What was that? Right, let's make us another cylinder. So it's a bit bigger. I'm tilting the. Oh, wait a minute, it's about there. Goodwin, Johnny Five or Bertha. Johnny Five's dead small, but he does have a mega powerful laser, which is way too overpowered. There we go. And we'll move that over a bit. And we're going to right. I'm marking pictures, don't worry, we've only just started. Yeah, it's hard to do, get different voice characters, because if you need to redo anything and then, you know, I've only got one, and to be fair, it's often difficult to get him to record lines. I've not actually been in touch with him. I asked him, Brandon Polly, to do voices for Swordorland, and didn't get in touch. I think maybe he's just not on. He's not doing Twitter anymore. But yeah, I need to get in touch about PC Adventures, because he is the voice of Thomas. Now, let's have a look at this. This bit. This is all different. Let's play football with Neville Brothers. Okay. I've watched lots of American Dad. Bertha's not canon to Shed 17. No, that would just get complicated. So we'll start with a plane, since I remember how to click on things. Yeah, it was late. I was making something else. Do you want to see what it was? I bet you'll be able to guess what it was. Anyone have a guess? No one having a guess? It's not Bickley, no. Okay. Tugs Big City's got it. Coupled together, torn apart. Henry and Gordon. Henry! Would you like me to turn up the volume? Would you like us to change channel? Could you turn the volume up, please? Sorry if that was a bit too loud. I just saw, when Cranky spoke, I just saw the bar go right up. Bit loud. Sorry. Do a prequel to Shed Syndicate. Well, you see, nothing happens. You'd have like a story about two, well, people living on an island. Hello, Jose. The inside of the shed's a giant, yeah. It's just a big brick wall, isn't it? Right, what we're doing, we're going to... Got to do this bit, which is probably going to be difficult. So... Yeah, this... So we're going to do a plane, and it's going to be about... Yeah, no, actually, I've just realised there's no lower bit here. That's why you can see that wheel. So this whole bit has to come out here. Oh, no. What's happened? No. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you made a Prism 3D. That must be hard on doing it on a tablet or a phone. I looked it up and I was like, wow, there's people making good stuff, and it's just on a tablet, or a phone. I was like, I've got to have... I'm just used to a mouse, but doing it on a touch screen, it's like, whoa. Hard because of lack of objects and shapes. You mean it doesn't get much support yet? Oh. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. No, this isn't right either. He's too short. Tug's pretty big city topic made Bertha on Prism City. Not to mention the new version is I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to say it out loud. Oh, what's happening here? Where's the... Remote controller's gone. My little view controller's gone. It means it's bad. Ah. What? Look, I've lost the damn what's it's gone. Oh. Oh, right, there it is. So, can I put this back? Ah, yes, there. Oh, God. I didn't know it was all... Blender's killing your PC. Oof. Won't be good in that, then. Right, now, let's look at this here. We're going to set this to world. And we're going to move this forward. Yep, there we go. Roblox Studio. You know what? I think I need to put in a background image and try and get the shapes right for these engines. I think I'm doing this the bad way. Let's move these out of the way. Use a trackpad. Oh no. Oh no, new technology. It's so confusing. I just looked at that then and thought, when the hell did I put 8? It's not, it's 3. It's the 3 on the other side of the engine. Reference sheets for better accuracy. What we need to do... This stops just there, according to the wheel. Wheels. Right, these wheels go... They're a bit more forward. Oh, actually, no, that is where they start and end. Okay. And this ends out there. Thank you, Henry Found One Productions. Then, oh, where's the front one again? There it is. That's going to go back. Well, we started with Sir Handel, so we're we're working with Sir Handel, but it might have been a mistake, you know. Maybe should have started from scratch, because this is proving more difficult than I thought. I'll move that up a bit. Whoops. I missed some segments of his chains there, I think. Do, 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 do. Skarloey's in real life basis was blue. Alright. Yeah. This has to go up a bit. I know, side rods is the hardest thing in the world to do. And people lose their mind. Absolutely lose them. Where the hell's the side rods? Damn it, where's the side rods? He's like, I'm sorry about the effing side rods, alright. That's good. I don't think we need the roof, because he's got something different up there. No, we don't need that roof. You did send me tutorials for the side rods to stop this this problem where the side rods don't move with the wheels, you know, on that axis, whatever that is. You're interested in making reanimating Shed 17? Very good. So does that go? That would go up to about there. This goes a bit. There you go. That goes up a bit further. Okay. You're legally allowed to make smudger. They stopped. They stopped some people making an interactive Starship Enterprise, where you could go into, you know, you end up your beam onto the hello NWR 2006 Productions. You beam into the transporter room, and then you can walk around it. And they were building it, and they were, you know, letting people try it and that. And CBS or whoever stopped them. And it's like, it's fine. You can find an unfinished version of it. I'm going to move that there. Yeah, I'm going to move that there. I did find a you know, an unfinished one and walked around it and stuff. Because I'm a bit of a Trek fan, old Trek anyway. Now what we're going to do here is this has to go back a bit. Yeah, all this has to go back a bit. You check it aftermath. Something about Enderlancheks. Rather neat, I tell you. I've seen some amazing Thomas anime. I couldn't tell you who it is now, but there's someone. They were just showing their renders of they'd done some renders, and Gordon had gone wrong, and he was sliding around on the rails. But wow, it looked like, I mean, it didn't look massively realistic. It was very arty and that, but it's it was just like, wow, made you want to retire. I can't remember who it is though. Right, so we're going to do an edit poly here. And we're going to take out these polygons. No, what have I just applied a bloody edit poly to? Oh, to that. But will you ever try playing Undertale? You know what? I'm trying to find a fun game. I think it's Age. I've seen reviews for these games, people saying that they'll rule your life. I bought Witcher 3. And I was just, like, what? I must be missing something. I was like, what? Also, I got quite far into the main storyline and was getting absolutely killed all the time. And I looked it up, and people are saying, how the hell did you get that far and you're only level 3, which was what I was. And I was thinking, all I did was follow the story. People say, like, oh, once you've killed your first monster or your second monster, you're absolutely, obsessed with it. But no, I couldn't. No. So yeah, game suggestions. Let's try, see what a mesh smooth does with this. LNER W1's being weird. Right. Now we're going to pull this in a bit. Oh, that's terrible. Nope. Let's start this again. We'll get rid of them. Do this. And we're going to give this more segments. You can find someone recreated the whole titles. I think I might have seen that. I'm thinking about live streaming myself getting Mario Galaxy 2's green stars one day. What? Right. Now let's do the edit poly. And we're going to delete out about people expect you to know. I was like, yeah. I think the entire world's established I'm old. Play Mario. Oh man. I ain't got the reflexes. There's a mushroom. Bloop, 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 bloop. Honestly, I'd be, where the F is the princess? How come it's never in any of these effing castles? You think about making a face for Sir Handel? Okay. Thank you. Right. Let's just give this a bit of a mesh smooth again, and There, now it's got a bit of a curve. This curve here. God knows how I'm going to do this paint job as well. That's going to be a nightmare. You're working on your own models? Awesome. Right. I'll drag this in. And we're going to pull this in a bit. I'm going to put that there. And we're going to have to open this and change the number to 27. No, I'm kidding. Oh, there it is in the wrong place. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. You like the birthday video? I like the birthday video. And then we're going to close this. Awesome. And then we've got to get rid of this number 3. I know I'm doing all this backwards. I'm doing details when I haven't even mastered the frame or anything. Dun, 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 dun. And we're going to turn this around. No, we're not. We're going to turn it around that way. The show itself was a good idea. Roy Kinnear. Roy Kinnear was killed making one of my favourite films. Well, sequel to one of my favourite films. There we go. Oh, that seemed a lot more hard work than... You made that more hard work than... You made that more hard work than it was. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Let's just get rid of that and pull this in. Still a black. We had a thing where in all our live action videos we should keep doing still a black jokes. We did a Battlestar Galactica spoof. A spoof of the old 70s series. And we had a council chamber scene where we're explaining the plan, how we're going to save everyone. And everyone's, there's all these people sat around, and as we're talking, there's a like a hologram, a 3D hologram, explaining how we're going to fly through past these planets and stuff. And I go, and we will go around this planet and take the base ship by surprise. And when I say surprise, picture of Cilla Black came up because of surprise. And Dan had the idea, let's just always do Cilla Black jokes. Because we're silly. Right, let's get rid of this. We're going to... This is, oh God, it's going to be hard as well. Let's do that. So what we have to do is flatten this. Dun, 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 dun. I'm sorry I don't have any background music. That's why I'm doing my own soundtrack. Hey Paul, do you mind if I get gun licenses and point something to Picari? Mudger. Yeah, so that's the idea. Maybe we'll do Rinius. And if he looks a lot like Smudger, we can make Smudger. Like actual Smudger, not just trapped in a shed Smudger. And we're gonna move this up a tiny bit. Then we're going to make another plane and put it on the top here. About there. This is going to be our roof. Din, 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 din. What I needed to do is match this curve here. Blimey, that's going to be difficult, Paul. I know, innit? Get a bit longer. To make a remaster, reanimated shot. I haven't seen a lot of, people's remakes of just the closing scene. I imagine there's people who, I've seen people do really good gore effects and stuff. Not safe here now. I know I see. We'll move that down a little bit. I like Family Guy because I'm lowbrow. Now we're going to do an edit poly here. I'm going to pull this down. No, hang on. Pull this in a little bit there. But we better move that as well. There's a wooden truck called Rickety, looks like Quagmire. Oh, I get it. Rickety. Well done. Hey, Porkies. Oh. God, you almost feel like you've got to start working in a dimension that doesn't exist in this thing. You've got to keep looking, make sure you're not missed anything. Let's do that. Should I bring Tommy Picari out today for an outing? Yeah, just so that we know what it is. Family Guy hasn't done a Thomas joke, has it? But Cleveland sure did. I'm not going to repeat what happened in it, but we're going to put that there. I'm going to pull this in a little bit. Put that there. That was it. Uncle Thomas. What was that, Thomas? I meant a choo-choo. I liked Cleveland show. We met Fred the Diesel Engine from the hit children's book series, the Railway series. Is that different from the Railway Stories? Is that not Audrey? Oh, this is wrong. pause. Oh, pause. Yeah, speaking of games, I was thinking, I've got a game called Star Trucker. And you didn't mishear, I wasn't swearing. Now, what do you think of that? That's like a roof. This needs a bit of editing. See that needs to be a bit more there. That means the base needs it. And yes, Star Truckers. And I thought, people like me crashing trucks. I thought I might stream that sometime. It's all right. There isn't like long journeys. You sort of most of the time you're heading towards portals and going from one location to another. But still quite good fun. Might be a laugh. Right. I think this whole bit here needs to move in a bit. So gonna pull this in a bit. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no. Hmm. Let's pull that in a bit. We pull this in a bit. That's about there. This needs to go in. You know, it's Edward and his. Oh, that was the last thing I noticed. Magic Railroad was like a druggy nightmare. Just imagine me watching it, right? I'm sort of like hands on either side of my face, just sort of, what? Like, what's going on? It was crazy. Ah. Let's take this bit and we're going to stretch that over a bit so it tucks in just there. Oh, Ian Novak. The agony the bridge in Theodore Tugboat feels. Oh my goodness. Why make a bridge alive? It can't do anything. Well, unless it's one of them that goes up and down. Right. So this needs to end about there. Have a look at the front. We're going to do an edit poly again and vertex, and we're going to end him about. No, we're not going to do that though. We're not going to do that. Now look. I need to see angles of Skarloey because this is weird. sort of ends, doesn't it? But it. See, look at the. That looks like there's a box there. That this the cylinder here doesn't end. So there's a box that goes over it. But from this side, oops, it looks like it does end. Looks like it does come to a stop there. So where's the box at? I think I need to upgrade the computer soon as well. I'm having trouble with After Effects and other programs. It's starting to say I've run out of memory and things. Could just be messing with. I've been messing with settings. It does end, look. It does end. Oh, that's it. Look, there's like a sort of panel there. That's what that box. There isn't a box there. It's like a little panel. It's a shadow. Thank you, Soda Line Caboose. So, it ends a little bit higher than that. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Where's the freaking control for that? Oh, click the wrong thing. Oh, you clicked the wrong thing. No, yeah, there we go. Thomas needs to have a model series, not CGI series. Right. Okay. 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 Seriously, I think it might be easier to make engines from scratch rather to. Hey, KB. Right, so he's got this thing, but it seems to be smaller, so let's just make that a tiny bit smaller. Dun, 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 dun. Quite a lot smaller according to that. So we'll move that there. And then he's got a dome right here in the wrong place. It's like weird. Like he's got a humpback. So let's put in a box. Let's get rid of. Oh, balls. Let's get rid of. Let's pull them down a bit, them boxes. And let's do. Thomas and Friends on PBS. Oh, there should be. It should be free for educational. Hello, Alejandro. Sorry about the accent there. Trying to be nice, but that might have come off offensive. Dun, 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 dun. Then we'll go over here and we're going to stretch that out. Dun, 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 dun. Also, did you like Sir Handel's sort of mucky texture? It's Harold's death. That was my brother's idea. That was my brother's idea that it should be connected to, yeah. And I didn't. I tried to make it a bit more vague. Adam's making local brick. Local brick. Have a look at local break. Just for a break. Let's just save this for a sec. Because this is just too damn stressful. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. I haven't made him blue. I started with Sir Handel, and yeah, textures is like boring to do on a stream, so I'll just do textures on my own. Sorry, I'm just looking at notifications, seeing what people are saying. Why did someone put a message and put a little starry pattern with it, just to stand out? Is that Drake sent me a picture of his engine in salt? As you do. Oh, Adam L. I couldn't open that picture. It's like a little tiny, thumbnail or something. Unless I just don't know how to open it. You'll have to send us an image, please. Music person just fell asleep on his keyboard. No, I regret making him a moderator. I'm kidding. Hey, Fireflower Films, did you annoy me? I don't remember that. If it's true, why'd you annoy me? No, I'm joking. You know, look. I wonder if that has to be lower. I wonder if that has to be a little bit lower. Is that better? You think it's alright? Okay, we'll leave it as it is. That. Oops. Whoops. That needs to be going in. Also, I wonder if I can make it thinner. Seems a bit too thick, that pipe. Oh, look. Oh, it's massive. That's better. They're really small on Skarloey. There we go. Also, it's moved forward for some reason. Right. This whole front is different as well. We have to get rid of that and start again. Very different, that. I won't delete it just yet. Hello, Mark the War Engine and Company. I saw that Thomas was on PBS Kids 24/7 channel in 2025, and it's effing bad. Why is it bad? Since humans are wooden in the shed city, what the hell is a tree viewed as? ancestors. Trees are where they've buried people. Ah. Oh, the Postman Pat thing, yeah. So just before I released Bertha, there was a trailer on telly for what's the film called? Skyline. And I'm like, oh, this will be really clever. I'll put in, the last thing you see, the last thing I do is a spoof of a clip from a brand new film that's just come out. That'll be really clever. And of course, it was like the most unmemorable film of all time. Never mind. Okay. Oh look, so he has like, that's another cylinder, isn't it? That's rounded, that, because his dome sort of fits on it. It's another cylinder like this one. You know what I mean? Oh, Pat and Bertha shared a crate, yeah. So, let's make another cylinder. We'll start where his nose starts here. Or rather, there we go. We're going to put that there. I can't remember how I do. I can't remember how I do domes now. God, I'm stupid. Actually, let's just do this first. Give it more size. If you were to bring the Thomas Friends series back, what would you do? Do it with models. It would take forever. Honestly, I think someone should do it. Do a film with models. You know, like Team America. It was all done with, string puppets and model model settings and things. Something like that. Get somebody who would do something. Someone who put tons of work into it. It'd be brilliant. I'm not saying do it like See you later, Gerald's Railroads. Somewhat. I'm not saying make it like Team America, I'm just saying someone who would put that much work into it, and because they'd have to do it all from scratch as well, because they haven't kept anything, have they? Selling it all, that's makes you want to cry. Only reason the series went full CGI is Hit Entertainment going bankrupt. Yeah. Let's do this as a. I've just realised I remembered how I do these now. This is such an education, Paul. I never realised you were so thick. Yeah, I know. I'm saying it before someone on Twitter says it. So now we're going to edit poly. You like CGI better? Ah, well, I suppose you're young. I just think there's more. There probably isn't more work in the models, but I just think it's, I appreciate more work. When films do stuff for real, the Dark Knight trilogy, they literally flipped over a lorry in I think it's Chicago street. That was done for real. I just watched it thinking, no, that's CGI. No, it did it for real. When Bond films are done well, they do it for real. I've not heard of Flying Pringle for years. Is he still making stuff? He made his epic Magic Railroad parody, didn't he? Which was awesome and totally over my head. Which Thomas PC adventure is your favourite so far? I don't know. The last one seemed to be popular. I suppose that's not really the question you're asking, is it? But let's just ban this. Pull this up a bit. There we go. There we go. And we'll give it a smooth. If in doubt, mesh smooth. How exactly do you make domes in the program? Well, this is how I'm doing it. It's a sphere. And then I've done an edit poly effect. So it's a sphere, and then I'm just taking these vertexes. So basically the dots. Actually, good question that. If I pull that down a bit, that's going to work better, isn't it? Let's get rid of the mesh smooth. We can pull this up a bit. Then we can pull that out a bit more, and then it's got a proper curve. The program's much better. Well, honestly, don't pay for this. I've seen amazing stuff in Blender. That really awesome model animation I saw online. I can't remember who did it, but that was Blender, and it looks absolutely amazing. Like really, like arty amazing, you know. I've got you to model out. It's a means to an end. You know, if I wanted to do a parody of Bertha or Thomas, you need to be able to make models, basically. I suppose you could do it a different way. You could, you know, make fun of Captain Pugwash and do it all by hand or something. But yeah. Now then, what do we think? Oh look, he's got like a little box and a big box. Oh, he's got coal. Wood, coal. Where's his front again? God, in fact, there we are. Oh yeah, look, it's a big one, little one. That's so weird. So if I pull this out a bit, we'll make that one a bit bigger. Yeah, coal bunker, which means I'm going to have to do something with inside here. I'm going to have to give him a bit of coal in there. Well, I'll just, what I'll do is just use some coal texture in there and put the bump map effect up really, really high so it looks bumpy even though it isn't. What's it called? Unreal Engine does a good thing now where probably Blender does it too. I don't know. It's I don't know what it's called. It's like bump mapping, but it uses images to create real looking bumps. So you can look at it from the side stuff and it would stand out, you know. Rolly the coach, you're working tomorrow. You shouldn't be online. You know what he's just done? He's just looked at the camera. what I need to do here is just that goes out. Just bring it in slightly. There, perfect. What do you think? He's starting to take shape now. Do you think? He's probably not exactly to spec. The funny blue PNGs are sometimes create more detail. Oh, is that what you mean by bump mapping? I work in a supermarket. And I'm there tomorrow, but not too early, so that's good. Okay, first thing I notice is I've got to get rid of this beautiful lamp because Skarloey doesn't have one. How does he work in the dark? Just ridiculous. Whoops. Let's just move this out the way. He sometimes has a lamp. Oh, well, that shook me up. Let's get rid of this. And this. And let's have a look at what he does. Oh, look. There's the don't notice anything between the wheels. Black shape. Let's just make this a little bit. There we go. Yeah, pull it out a bit. Not this one. I have looked these up and some do, but he doesn't have one on the front of his funnel, unless I'm looking in the wrong place. Anyway. Skarloey gained a gold lamp. I'm trying to find a picture. Oh, look, there it is. Got lamps. I don't know who's made these. They're very good. Oh, it's Skarloey and Rinius. He's very pipey, isn't he, Rinius? That's gonna be. I suppose no more or less difficult than before. Ah, hiss. Look, this whatever this is would just splinter. He's bending around and stuff. That's not the first autistic character. It's the guy with three funnels. See, even I know that. No doubt I'll be hunting for faces again. You know, it was so hard to get faces for Sir Handel, like good quality ones. I was thinking I'd better get some nice Merlin, thank you. Nice high resolution ones and that. No. Nightmare. Tried upscaling and stuff. You're gonna have to show me the engine with 3 funnels. It's Merlin, isn't it? Was it not? I was not a fan of Merlin. Did they get it wrong? Did they get autism wrong? Did they mean well but get it cock it up? Should have said 17 game, yeah. I'm not sure what would be involved. No, I did have an idea for a video. Let's get rid of this box because that isn't. Well, it is there, but it isn't there. It's like smaller. Whoop! No, 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 no. There we go. Paul panics when he clicks on the wrong thing. About there, innit? It's smaller. Thank you, Blue First Productions. This box here seems to start where this cylinder starts, so it's about there. But then this whole thing seems to be... Is it further in? A bit further in like that, I think. Huh? Yeah, bottle. We were thinking of that. If we're going to make Rhinius, we may as well make Smudger. But clearly a different day. Mega Man 2 TMI. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Let's give him his boxes at the front. That Mattel doesn't want. It doesn't like associating with. Well, it's going to lose half its audience. God. Wow. Hey, let's destroy our whole. Well, let's destroy a massive part of our fan base. That'd be a good idea. Right, we're going to do these little boxes here. They're a Smudger to Rhinius is. Did I tell you I was going to do. Speaking of the movie spoof thing I did for Bertha, when I was doing trailers for Sodor Land, that Superman teaser had come out where he's, he crashes into the snow and then the dog comes and rescues him. And I was going to do that. I didn't do it in the end, but so Thomas is like lying in the snow and he whistles through his whistle. And you see all this snow getting, thrown about as something comes towards it. And then the snow clears and it's Kevin. And Thomas looks at the camera and says, "Oh, S word or something." Half of you on the toilet. My God. Is this what? Is this what? Is this what I'm well known for? Toilet time. Am I just entertainment? I'm just on the toilet entertainment. Just wash your phone regularly, okay? Are you talking from experience, Paul? No, 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 I didn't mean that. No, no. I don't know what you're talking about. No. This chat is obviously. Yeah, I think everyone's. I think I need to make more interesting streams because everyone starts chatting about. Oh, look at that! Why the hell did it open from there? Right, pyramid. Now I've got to find the center of this now. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look! I pulsed it up. Look. Oh, there we go. Oh my God. Yeah, this stream took a Hey Paul, your streams are shit. You've no idea. And then we're gonna make a cylinder on the top of this. Cause he's got quite hard to see, but look, he's got like a little this thing here. It's like what is it? I think it's like a little handle thing at the top. Diam573, you've been being nice up until now. This chat's going to get me cancelled, and I haven't done anything, and I didn't do anything wrong. Apart from this terrible model. I think that's what it looks like. It's kind of like a cylinder with a little sphere on top, isn't it? It's like a little kettle top or something. A bit bash and dash. I tell you what I was thinking of. Mighty Mac. See, that's what it looks like to me. Like a little, oh, maybe a bit bigger. Dun, 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 dun. Huh? You're taking a whiz with a wire. Oh, it's totally in the wrong place. It's about there. The little sphere on the top there. I totally want to call it something else. Sort of is just where the face starts or ends. Yeah, come on, music person. Oh, thank you, music person. Assuming it was music person. Right. So now he's got that. God, look at the front of him. What is going on? It's like a H. So he's got a... So he's got like a front panel there, which might actually be a bit not as low. And then below that, he has like a little round. He has like a little round thingy. I need to look at them pictures again. There he is as a model. He's got like a little round thing here. Oh wait, I think it's part of. He's got these. I think it's them that are showing through. On to Donald. Oh, it's a mystery. It's like, Ah, look, right. Oh, that's easier, look. That's a lot easier. And then he's got these things, which I'm already going to build, so that's alright. So... Whoops. He's got this thing. Oh, balls. I'm gonna pull that up. Footplate dips inwards where the wheel arches are. Skarloey's footplate clip. Ugh. Welcome back, music person. I think your work's ahead of you. That's. I'll see you later, Chokski. What do I say? Oh, I got more trouble people this time. I just noticed there's quite a lot more people on this stream than before as well. Right. So he's got. Whoops. Right. So he's got that. See, these bumpers are bumpers I'm talking about. They're different, I think, from this. Look, that's different as well. Look, got a little diamond shape thing here, but not there. We're gonna. Let's just. We'll go with diamond. Hello, Sonic the Dude. Or Sonic and the Dude. Sonic and the Dude. Fighting crime each day. Sorry, I'm just having a laugh. Yeah. Have a laugh on your own time, Paul. Skarloey and Rhaenyra are so different. They do look different. Yeah. I didn't realise how much different Skarloey is to Sir Handel as well. It seems quite. Just been kind of tweaking and tweaking until he starts looking a bit more like him. Now, if I can. Nope. Never the one you want. And that. Come on. There we go. And where can you find your shed 70? Well, people who hate me like to share them. They think that it's funny. And they say, look, they leaked. And I say, no, I actually shared them because I'm a nice person. And they go, no, they got leaked. And then we're going to mesh smooth that. There, that looks kind of nice. Not too smooth. You know what I notice? Rhaenyra and Smudger, you never see them together. You never see them together, do you? They're the same person. Dun, dun, dun. We'll have to do these more late again at weekends, won't we? Because we've got a lot more people viewing. I'll have to show everyone who didn't see Henry and Gordon before. Well, Henry and Gordon. Now let's. I know this doesn't look quite right yet, but we're just gonna. I know these. Oh. There we go. Ugh. You'd think there'd be some kind of AI thing on YouTube putting a stop to childish comments. Let's just. There we go. Can you show Shed 17 Thomas' face inside the blood texture models and move the camera, please? Oh, yeah, okay. Now here. Oh, it's got like got chains on each side, look. Ah. Let's get rid of this and this, this and this. And we're gonna make a torus. Whoops. Where is it? There we go. I love it when I see the classic on TikTok. What, Henry and Gordon? What happened with Shed 17 in Chile? Well, you know that popular thing that was on. Someone making money out of my freaking Henry and Gordon. Yeah, I need to change that footplate thingy. No offense, but Henry's old shirt was. I'm not going to repeat that, but yeah, that's a good point. I don't do that anyway. They're just good friends. We're going to do Rinius next Corbin's Corner tonight. No, I'm kidding. Totally not. There we go. All gonna miss him. Drake's. Oh, Adam and Drake sent pictures, so we must have a look at them. Probably. Leave this after this. Keeping me, I got my hopes up thinking, oh yes, we'll be able to do a few engines tonight. No. No, Henry and Gordon are half brothers. I read the law books. looks wrong. The hook. Looks like I know what you did last summer. Whoops. Yeah, it's this looks evil, doesn't it? Gruff. I haven't even looked at Gruff, I'm afraid. Okay, we'll redo the hook. There we go. There we go. Maybe it's too. Oh, balls. There we go. I hadn't even thought of Scruff. Gonna have to. It's kind of like, well, you could have reason for it. See, these guys. PC Adventures is going to be. Well, they're going to be. This new one's going to be hanging around the quarry. So you kind of need. Need quarry engines, so that's why I kind of. Nope, that's wrong. Nope. Oh, come on, Paul. Paul, do you not know how to select vertices? God, he's rubbish. What are you teaching future model mechas? How not to select vertices? Paul, what are you talking about? Paul, did you notice the all engines go Thomas kind of sort of looks like your older Thomas models? Yeah. Oh my god, maybe I'm responsible. What if I'm to blame? Yeah, I remember Count Duckula and Danger Mouse. For 1,000,000 points, who were the original voices for Danger Mouse and Penfold? The original voices. Ooh. Hi, Cheston. Glad you're alive. Sorry, what was I talking about? Yeah, what if secretly I'm to blame for the all engines go? What if they thought, oh, people seem to like these simplistic models. Oh, we'll go with this. What do you use to stream? OBS, the free one. I don't pay for any of the graphics or anything. I've had a look at the free one, and it's like, wow, you pay for everything. It doesn't even show you what you can get for free. If you want to have show, it flashes up when someone follows you on Twitch or anything. The other day, I was watching a stream on Twitch. Where'd you get Thomas's no from? That's my friend Dan, and it was from a video he and I made several years earlier. And he realizes he's about to get run over, and he goes, no. Right click and Alt F4. Hey, Ginger Ninja Lewis. He's the man, they call him Ginger. He's the ninja, boss ninja. He's the man, they call him boss. He's the boss, boss ninja. It's not online, the video. I did post a clip from it. I don't know if I've still got it on the computer though. You were aware of the sad story of Henry 1953 pilot? What, TV or radio? I heard some radio ones when I did the... Thank you, Cheston. When I did the Duck trailer. Lost it. Was it with models and that? When I did the Duck trailer on different streaming services, I use not streaming services, on different social media, I use different voiceovers. So I found forgotten his name. Actually, I've forgotten all the names. So I found obviously I used the American one, and I found yes, obviously I got Ringo Starr, and I found the other Scouser who took over from Ringo Starr, the guy that used to do the beer adverts. I've forgotten his name. I found a recording of him doing it as well. I was like, why did he do it too? I don't know why he did it, but because he wasn't doing the series then. But Michael Angelis, thank you. Yeah, I found a recording of him, so I used him, and then what's he called? Willie Rushton. Yeah, I'll smooth it at the end, Justin. I'm glad you're on the ball, because I'm not. Right. And then, mesh smooth. There we go. How's that? How's that, eh? That's the best damn hook you've seen made on a stream today. Yeah, I did it, and I was like, no one really. Well, someone did notice there was 2 different ones. Actually, I'll put them on if you want. This hook is a lot bigger than the other one. There we go. There. No, it isn't. Look, it's totally wrong. This hook is massive. Too big? Yeah, these are for PC Adventures Ginger Ninja. I didn't like him in that. Was it one of the films? One of the CGI films where he's like, make way for me. Oh, sorry, first scene. The titles. It was the opening titles, I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure it was the opening titles. Yeah. Sure it was. Okay, Paul, you sure it was? Don't keep going on about it. Sorry. There we go. What do you think of that? Bit of chain hook action. Da, da. Oh, this is totally in the wrong place. Push them up a bit. Oh, look, I've missed a bit. Oh, it's these little Tauruses. Thomas was born in 1968, should I say? Wouldn't it make sense because Thomas Ryan saw in 1950? Yeah, it's totally not. Yeah, it's totally wrong. Why'd you model Ferdinand but not Bash and Dash? It was just I needed that character. I needed a character. I don't even know why I did Ferdinand. Probably everyone was asking for Ferdinand. Okay, guys. I guess we'll have a quick look at. We'll save that, and we'll have a quick look at. Some stuff people posted, and what was I going to show you? Oh, I think I've got the. Let me have a look. I think I've got all the duck trailers. 2 seconds. It was Sir Handel, but he got angry and turned into when he gets angry, he turns into Skarloey. Like, oh no, I cut my hands. I can't show you Smugger because he's hardly an engine. He's just a shape in a shed. Right, let me find it. Videos. Swordorland. Promos. Jesus Christ, this isn't loud. Duck teaser. Oh, here we are. Finals. Right. Let me. So this is Bruce Alexander.
Beg pardon, sir, gasped Duck. Excuse my intrusion. No, I won't, said the barber crossly. You frightened me customers and spoilt me new paint. I'll teach you. And he lathered Duck's face all over. Poor Duck.
And then we've got, that's George Carlin.
Beg pardon, sir, gasped Duck. Excuse my intrusion.
He's not called Bruce Alexander.
No, I won't, said the barber. You've frightened my customers. I'll teach you. And he lathered Duck's face all over. Poor Duck.
And we've got Michael Angelis.
Beg pardon, sir, gasped Duck. Excuse my intrusion. No, I won't, said the barber crossly. You frightened my customers and spoiled my new paint. I'll teach you. And he lathered Duck's face all over.
He does it different, doesn't he? It doesn't sound like when he's doing the series. Well, I thought it'd be amusing. I just thought, people might notice. How did you edit it? So you go to here, and then it does a quick cut there to basically the same thing, except the face is different. I've added a bit of smoke, and then when it pulls back, there, it totally switches to another scene. Zoom. And you can see how it's not quite the same. And in the textures, there's things like that clock, but it's really, there's no detail to it or anything. And these are just cut out, so you can see how I've kind of tried to Photoshop in these things. So Duck is animated as he would be. The barber is in the scene with him, throws him away, and then he's just knocking over things that aren't. Wait, was he knocking over things that they might have? No, they might have been in 3D. They might have been images in 3D, and then he could knock them over and stuff. I made that, so he does actually pick that up and throw it away, even though you can't really see it. The bits fall in a stock, obviously. I think these are actually 3D images. I use the real images from the episode to make them into 3D models, but they're just sort of really simple. They're just planes. They're just flat. So he is knocking over just flat images, and then he crawls away, and then add in a background. So basically, had to try and give this a background and remove Duck from it. It's not brilliant. Yeah, no kidding, Paul. And then we've got Ringo. Wow, I'm going to get so much copyrighted.
Beg pardon, sir, gasped Duck. Excuse my intrusion. No, I won't, said the barber.
I can't open the Bertha model, sorry, somebody. I don't have the program anymore.
The Duck's face all over. Poor Duck.
And then... something you will notice, it's because of the different speed of the voiceovers, the edits are a little bit different. This is Willie Rushton. Here we go. There's Willie Rushton.
Beg pardon, sir, gasped Duck. Excuse my intrusion. No, I won't, said the barber crossly. You frighten my customers, I'll teach you. And he lathered Duck's face all over. Poor Duck.
Takes me back, Willie Rushton's voice. I always used to see him on telly and that. And we always had a big joke at college because we worked with someone who really looked like him. We were in the pub once and he was on the Generation game on the TV. And we're like, hey Mark, who's up there? Willie Rushton. Did the barber die? No, he was fine. He was fine. He just bounced a bit. Product. Did you know they used Thomas' face for the close-up shots? What? Oh yeah, and it said coming this Friday. Yeah. Someone pointed out the other day the reference to Bad Lieutenant, and I've got, where is it? I have a little video that I sent to, I actually sent it to my friend. It's shots from Bad Lieutenant and then my attempts to recreate them. So I was trying to recreate this scene and try to do it with the Major. This music's going to get me copyrighted. The music's from the film. Hey LJ Productions. What was I thinking? Thinking I could act like Harvey Keitel. And he opens his eyes and stuff as well, which is, this is just the second one, somebody, but I intend to do Rinius and Peter Sam. And with great Rinius comes great Smudger. So we're going to do Smudger. I've looked on Google everywhere, I can't find where you posted the 17 models. Twitter. I shared them on Twitter, but other people are sharing them now. I didn't share them publicly on Twitter. I just sent them to people, and it's not the fault of the people I send them to, but some of them have got dick friends who they shared it with them, and then people are now sharing it thinking I've been hacked, which it isn't. People are morons. Let me just have a look, see if I can find the clip of Dan. I probably have to do a search. Oh yeah, that as well. Do that as well. Is it in voiceovers? I have not been in this. Not been in my Shed 17 files for some time. Oh my god, I did so many redos of these voiceovers. That's something I'd really do. Really, hang on, let me do a search. I'm gonna find it. Where would it be? Where would it be? What hill did you use for the background of keys? Oh, I don't know. I'll probably bring it up and show you if you want to. Smudger won't work with the other narrow gauge engines. That's why they put him in a shed, was it? Ah, here we go. No, this is just the recording. That's like a really long one. If there's Paul Vids, where's Pauline DVDs? That's the wife's business. That's the full recording, I think. That's two different no's from the same video. That was it. Damn, I haven't got the video anymore. Ah. Let me look for Dan. I'll find it. I'll find him. Dan Duke. Yeah, I'll load that up while we are waiting. Oh! There's something interesting for you to see. That's Dan's legs for the Sodoland scene. He's walking on a bit of green fabric, green screen fabric. And this was the second one. That's him going past. So you see he's very green. You see he's got pants on, don't worry. Yes, we were worried about that, Paul. Oh, here it is. Oh my god, this is terrible. Working in 4.3. Yeah, so that's tomato sauce. See you later, Bernardo the Tank Engine. And if you notice, that's Dan driving the car too. Yeah, and that's a bucket full of tin tomatoes. And then this is a bone from our butcher's department that they let me have. We don't do this sort of thing now. Everything comes in packaged, but that was a bone hanging out of his trousers. It was fun. I mean, they were terrible videos, but it was fun. Those were the days. Right. Let me find it. Let me find that Thomas again. Yeah, I made that video a long time ago. The late 90s. Actually, it might be in the mid 90s. Mid in many ways. Sorry, let me find it. Shed. Thomas in the shed. See, I know where it is now because I keep loading it up all the time. Anims. So is it the one where he pulls his face off, or when the face hits the floor? It's when it hits the floor. Open. So bad it's great. They're just quaint. There's something comedic about it. Here we go. Right, so let me just turn down this green. I don't know why I kind of went mad with the old tint. And then collapse. So this is the problem. It doesn't. All I can do is just add the texture. When did you decide to update your models? When I got sick of all the criticism. No, I was talking to Jacob Jarrett, and I want to see this from another angle. I was talking to Jacob Jarrett, and he was Vinnie Smith, but he changed his name, and he. Oh, this is not him pulling his face off. This is just the face dropping, so none of this. There's nothing going on here. So look, the arms and stuff are all over the spot. Doink. Bounce. Boing. And then later added some blood splatter to go underneath. There's a little camera. Doink. Doink. Right. Let me find the one where he actually pulls his face off, because that'll probably be more fun. Hello, Frederick the Black Tender Engine. Don't save. You can see the shadow of Thomas Skeletons without the... Can you? Oh, I did not realise that. See, now I'd really try to have him get hold of it and really pull it off. Even sort of do a sort of shot, sort of maybe from here, where you see some, some tendril. It sort of pulls it away slowly, and you see a bit of guts between the skeleton and the face itself, and then it's quite hard to make it sort of really snap off. Let me just hide this. There we go. It goes Bruce, but you see, there's no tension to it. Ha ha ha, LNERW1, very funny. Very funny. Whole stream's finished, so let's get him cancelled. You're about to fix Thomas's footplate colour. Alright, I'll do it. So he goes, there's no, he hasn't even got hold of it. You know, the hands haven't got hold of it or anything. The arms need some muscle and guts. They can't possibly be moving on their own without muscles. So, you know, this is what I'd change. This is the main thing I'd change. And if I was doing a Shed 17 remake, I'd be live streaming the work in progress, so you could, you know, there'd be nothing secret. It wouldn't get a big secret release or anything. I'd do it publicly. So yeah, I think I speeded it up too, so it can't. So here there'd be the video had a bit of a, yeah, like that. So there was a little bit more of an impact, like it sort of snapped off. And then of course it doesn't land the same way. See, look, it goes straight into the camera. Actually, you can see the camera there, and it goes straight into the camera. Splat. What else have we got in here? Oh, this was just bright green. You know, so you're basically doing a green screen effect, and you can add the wispy stuff. I think that, did I make that, or was that? Did I make that, or was that stock? It might have been stock footage. Yeah, there's no skeleton face, because basically the skull would be sticking out of there. Actually, if I, oh no, I can't unhide all. If he had that skull, it would be poking out through that. Yeah, I'm going to make him Rhinius, but not tonight. No, I'm just saying, if I did a remake of Shed 17. If the Thomas incident happened in 1983, but the show takes place in 1984, and Ringo says he was around the engines at all times, how does continuity work? Yeah, he's exaggerating. He wasn't around for the first year. Oh, the Henry crash is just, yeah. Okay, let me try and find it. Henry. Henry. I don't know what it's called. Is it Flying Kipper? So I'm going to do Rhinius, Peter Sam, and then the idea is apparently Rhinius looks very similar to Smudger, so I'm going to finally do a Smudger. And I've noticed that on this Skarloey Railway, Mighty and Mac, and I think I'd like to make him. Hold on, sorry, let me just find it. Where the heck? It's not under Flying Kipper. Oh, God, there's a folder called Henry's Crash. What a moron. Anim. Oh, that's after Henry crashed. Oh my God, Henry is so weird looking. Like half the size of his train. Right, let's see what this is. Where is the model of Whiff? Well, if you haven't made it, I haven't. Whiff. Hello, I'm Thomas. What's your name? Whiff. Well, I only asked. I'm whiff. Oh, there is more to this than I thought. Check it out. There's trees, but due to the limitations of my computer, it's just pictures of trees. No, it's not. It's real trees. Real trees? Oh, they are real trees. I mean, not real trees, but the model trees. Oh, yeah. They're basic, though. This is just, you know, a bit of a rippley, snowbound business. So... Din, 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 din. Oh, right. Sorry. This isn't the train that gets hit. This is the train doing the hitting. So there's Henry. Seems smiley for some reason. Dun, dun. Oh, and he's got his lights on there. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. Where the hell's the train? Oh, there it is. Right. Dun, dun, dun. So these are all stock. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa! He proper exploded. Wow, how did I do that? How? I don't remember how to do that. He proper exploded, didn't he? Look at that. And he's doing it in bits as well. So this bit explodes first. I knew I could do it in Bryce. I didn't realise I could do it in this. Oh, and that's shattered as well. That really shattered. Oh, hang on. That's metal. That's shattered into... Look. It's shattered into planks of wood. Boosh! Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Well, he didn't travel far, did he, Henry? He just come to a stop there. Ding, ding. Bang, that's it. I'm staying. There's no... Didn't do him, like, falling on his side or anything. And then you get camera. Oh, wait, no. There's other models. Sorry, there's... Oh, yeah, there's more. There's other animations, so there's one for further away. Is there one for further away? There must be. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, and it's all Henry's trains that fall, and yeah. That's good, isn't it? Should have had Henry stay on the rails, like, you know, not a scratch on him. Yeah, I'm fine, Tara. Yeah, no problem. What do we want? Harold? Let me find that texture first for Blue Blitz. Blue Blitz. Oh my god, it's nearly midnight. Blue Blitz. Where is it at? Red. Oh, you know what? I think the Harold was in Bryce. I think Harold's a Bryce model. I haven't got him now, sorry. Where's it at? It's Thomas in the shed. Oh, I'm so... Oh, there we go. Right, so, yeah, it was just something I got off the internet. If I move it over a bit, I'll tell you what, I'll do this. Nope. There you go. Don't know why one's blurry. And then this, I'm not sure when I used this one. But, oh. That's the correct size, by the way. I'll just move my mouse pointer. Oh, that's weird. Look at the... Look at the preview. That's the preview picture, and he's got eyes in that. But it's a PNG, and there is no eyes. He has holes for eyes. What is that? It makes me want to speak. Oh, yeah. Thomas's foot plate. We're going to fix that. Let's do that now. What was the other thing? Let me just see if I've got Harold. But I'm pretty sure. Oh no, he isn't. He is a Max. Sorry, wait a minute. Do you want Henry and Gordon again while I find it? Coupled together, torn apart. Henry and Gordon. Henry! Would you like me to turn up the volume? Would you like us to change channel? Could you turn the volume up, please? Sorry if that was loud. So there it is, and again, I don't know why it's green. Everything seems to be green. I think it must be a... Everything's green. Why is it all green? That's weird. Oh, I was doing green screen effects. Jesus. So this is green because we added in a picture of... Oh, the back shed and the picture... Oh no, that's right. It was a still of the Sordor research. Can you do Sordor? Yeah, I'll do Sordor Land soon. Well, now if you look, so he takes off, dun, 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 and I've got different animations where he's got different faces on. Obviously, the faces I haven't got now. I'm gonna have to reattach them. He spins out, and then he loses his rotors. Badoosh. And that's basically it. And then he's replaced by explosions. Oh, then he takes off. I think it came out quite good for an early animation. The model's not great. So this is like its own little bit. It's like a little spider thing on top. Oh, let me open it. That's like a little spider thing on top for his windows. Let's hide this. And then this was... Honestly, I was like nothing. I would definitely redo Harold from scratch. And then this, I think this face must have... There must have been some opacity so that you didn't see all this business around it. And he's got a little sphere for a nose, and yeah, look at the back. That is nothing. That's a triangle. That's a pyramid. It's not even a pyramid. It's just a flat triangle. This was really basic. This is like really early for me in 3DS. Project G1. Yeah. Remember the annoying devil on don't think I've seen that. Do you mean that annoying show on on Channel 4 where they squirted water on Tom Cruise? Even I was too mature for that program. Yeah, I'm thinking about Terrence, but I'm thinking, how the heck do I do the tracks? Sorry, what was I load? Oh yeah. Hold on. Oh, the Project G1, the Gordonzilla. Oh God, have I got that? Here he is, Gordonzilla. Save. Helenia, you're gonna get muted. There it is. Still got some of his textures. And does he walk? He does walk. Dun, 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 dun. It's terrible. It's so hard to make him walk. You know, it was so hard to do that he basically. I just did this, and then the whole street he's walking up, I moved that. It was easier to move the whole street around him. Dun, dun, dun. So there he is with his stock bloody eyes, and he's got a bit of Gordon in the top there. I did quite a bit of work on this. And then yeah, those are like sort of, I don't know, you know, sort of he's a bit cyborgy. And there's the Percy thrower. And he was on like a scorpion tail. Whose face is? Right, let's have a look. Well, you guys probably know better than me who they are, but I think, is this James? Would we say that's James? Actually, let me select and then we will... Oh. Sorry. Right, there we go. Hide. There we go. We unhide that. Go over here. Oh, there's a face here. Actually, let's see if I can highlight all of them. Any more on that side? No. Yeah, this guy online, he showed me some anime. Oh, that's a Oliver, isn't it? Showed me some anime monster, and it had faces coming out the sides and stuff, and I was like, oh wow, that's a good idea. There. Oh, there's two Olivers. Whoops. Oliver. This is a J. Not sure who that is. Whoever this is still angry. Shame I couldn't make him sort of like mourn or something. So Henry, Oh yeah, this guy's obviously broken his nose. God, aren't they rubbish? Look how rubbish they are from the sides. Inside the... Oh, no, the Sodor research is definitely Bryce. Definitely Bryce. So yeah, and when he walks, the whole, you know, the body doesn't move at all. It just... Trust me, at the time, this was hard for me. Oh, what other engines? Oh, you name it. Could it do a backflip? Well, only if someone else animated it. Someone say, can it stand up? Let's try. That was the plan originally. It was going to be stood up like Godzilla. Oh no, it's in bits. Oh, I couldn't even make it stand. You watch if I stand him up. And then nope, that's not going to work. Let's see if we can do it like this. Yeah, there we are. And sort of stand his legs up. Oh, feet are going wrong. And then looks like he's going to do a dance. Move this down. Look, he's going to do a dance. I'm Gordon, I'm going to do a dance for you. What must if I animate him now? Hey! Dun, 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 dun. The unseen ending to Project G1. Just when you think he's going to destroy the world. And all the faces on the sides smile. It looks like he's swimming. That's how he got to Sodar. Good thing I brought dancing down with me. Good question. Well, the faces come from DNA, but how did he get Oliver's DNA when he went all the way to... He's crawling out the pit, of course. It's like the Master of the Universe ending. It's like, I'll be back. He looks like a mime. He looks like he's pushing against an invisible wall. Oh dear. Pooping out Percy. God, get this out of me, please. Please get me all engine laxative. Engine laxative is WD-40. Who would win Bertha or Project G1? Well, this thing's bigger. I'd have to go with this. Although, to be fair, no. No. Can you see Percy? Just regular Percy. I imagine miniature engines. Yeah, they're gonna. I suppose. What's the word? In comparison, they would probably have big Percy and Gordon Street. He would have. They'd probably have larger fireboxes in comparison. No, we don't want to save that. Thank you. Here's Percy. He's actually he wasn't a bad model for back then, you know. When did I make him though? When did I make Percy? I don't remember when I made him. Last time I've modified this was 2021. I think I made him after. Definitely after Shed 17. Oh yeah, fix Thomas's footplate. Right. Okay, here we go. Maybe it was for PC Adventures? No, because I made him for Project G1. But he's only in Project G1. I think the only time you see him in Project G1 is... The only time you see him in Project G1 is... when he's coming out of Gordonzilla's backside. It's a weird thing he didn't think you'd hear tonight, eh? Right, so it's this butter plate. Now then, let me have a look in the textures. Here it is. We're going to get a big cheer when I get this right. Come on. Come on. Why is it not black? Why is it still black? Is it one of these? Hang on. Let's open him up. Right. Right. Let's illuminate this a bit. Come on. It's like a multiple. Why is it? What? Why is it black at the sides? It's clearly grey. I've made it grey, but why? And I've self-illuminated it, so it should come out. It should be bright grey now. The running there's no textures on it. It's just colour and a bump map on the red bit. See, look. I can't. Why is that not showing up either? Hold on. Why are you doing this? Did you see it came up then? But then look. What? Let's render it. Let me render it. No. No, not production render. I'm not all night. I'll do an iterative and that's the render. Wow. Hey, what? Let me get rid of this. I'm going to make a totally new. I'm going to make a totally new grey. Actually, if I just look, there you go. That's what it should look like. Why? Right, I got it back. I'm going to do the texture from scratch. Here we go. Here we go. The multi-sub object. I'm going to assign that to this shape. Did I call him Skarloey? Where? I'll find it. Don't worry. I'll find. Oh, description. Oh, never mind. I was only making a silly comment about my own ignorance. Right. That's that. That's that. That's that. That's that. That. Oh, is that all the red? Yes. Wait, no, it isn't. Yes, it is. Rest of them. Ah ha ha! Now we're cooking. There. Ta-da! What using modify Thomas's details? I did it for PC Adventures. Yeah. Is he great? Oh, I don't suppose we'll care what he's like underneath, do we? Hold on. Let me figure out which one is underneath. Right. And then we unhide all of him. Come on. There he is. Look at that nice grey number there. Oh, he feels like a new man now, Thomas. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Do like that model. It took me a long time to mess with it and stuff, and the textures are still just something I've knocked together in Photoshop, but and a bit of bump mapping, that's about it, but yeah. He still looks good for his age. Oh no, I'm cross-eyed. Oh shit. Save it first of all. Bro. Right. Bro, you got to send. Oh, I haven't closed him up. Close, there we go. Bro, you got to center some of the things on Thomas. Don't say the bad words. Oh, what did I say? I swear? The puffers, coupling, and lamp irons. Yeah, they are cockeyed, aren't they? That's not a bad word. Damn. Sorry, I didn't realise you were from the 30s. Yeah, look. Yeah, buffers are totally to one side. Damn, I mean, never mind. So let's just highlight this. And we want to leave that alone. We're going to have to move it. Dun, dun, dun. If I look at this top one, let me just see if you can see what I see. At the top here, bad version of it. You didn't see the conversations that were going on before. Blimey. Is that okay? Does that look alright? Yeah, you can see Duck and, well, Oliver's not mine, but you can see Duck. Hello, Saeed. The front couplers and the right lamp irons. I'm not sure what that is. LOL. No, I shouldn't swear. I'm sorry. So that's off. Should that be over there a little bit? Is that what you mean? Yeah, that's now sort of centered on his face. I don't know what you mean by lamp irons. Do you mean these little pipey things? Right, so that should be in the center. Ah, no, it's got a bigger, like a wider cylinder there. That should be in the center. So you do mean these? Very real doll face, what were you saying? Wait. Oh. I don't know what, you'll have to ask me again. As long as it's not rude. He has had a horrible rebuild. I made him. His buffers are off center. Oh, they are, yeah. Let me do it again. Right, don't touch his pipe. Oh, what are you doing? What else have I highlighted there? The whole thing moving now. Okay. Right, the buffers now start where his wheels start. Is that okay? The right lamp eye should also be centered with the buffer beams. So there? About there? Is that what you mean? Sorry, there's the whole delay, so it's like... Okay, thank you. What about the lamp? The lamp itself, is that okay? Wow, we could have just done a stream of this, couldn't we? Just going through all the old models. Right, let's look at the back. Oh yeah, and he hasn't got his... I know I haven't done his little pattern at the back yet, sorry. So... Well, actually, what I can do is line it up with the one at the front. Oh, why is it doing that? Why is the whole thing moving? What have I highlighted there? Nothing. What I could do is... No. Line it up. We'll line up the buffers. And then we want to unhighlight these. We want to move his coupler. So it's dead straight now. There you go. How's that? Oh, this has to move. Is that in the right place? His hose? Do we care that that's on that side? Does he have a hose at the back? His back lamp's a bit small. Oh, hang on. What did... Sorry, real soft face. What were you asking? Oh, you just keep saying Paul answer, please. Oh, sorry. Please say if I can post my Skarloey engines, Paul. You can post what you like. Yeah, I'll just do it as a model. He does have it on the back, thank you. So we think this lamp is a bit small. So I can't really say when. Sort of. Bit bigger? Is that alright? What do we think? Yes, because it's like if they were made by you. Yeah, go for it. A little bit more. There you go. We think it's okay now, yeah? I know there's a delay. Let me see. No, I can't load them all up and line them up. That would just take a while. So we think this should be over here a bit more. Yeah, I know. Let's do it as a... We'll just have to do it as a plane. I don't really have any ideas for Bertha. It's kind of just a one-off thing, you know. So yeah, we're fixing Thomas. I didn't intend to, but that seems to be what we're doing now. Let me just look at Thomas. He doesn't have any. He hasn't got any bit on his back. Oh, he has got his own little windows with bars, so he could lock someone in. That's not technically an ortho, it's off to one side. Yeah, lower his wheels, that was another one. He did, but then he didn't, then he did. See, the problem is... if I do it like as a plane... Oh, balls. If I do it like a plane... it stops where Thomas's back curls upwards. So it only goes to there. You go for it, real soul face. You post what you like. Lots of people make models in my style. Well, if you can call it a style. What's your opinion about eye colours? Huh? I'll look into that one. I might have to do it in do a Photoshop thing for his back. Hey, blue haired Ginty. And the whole thing. Let me just close him up again. The wheels have to be lower. So we're gonna go. What do you think of that? Too much? I have to look at the own stream itself to see how far ahead. I'm EXE. Bit more. Bit more. Yeah. Let me look at the ortho. Oh yeah, it's practically... yeah, the wheels are practically completely visible. Oh, it is. Okay, we'll just move that in a bit. There we go. No, yeah, there. What do you think? Like this? Just look alright? Hey, Chuck Sky? Well, if you look at LOL, you can see like nearly all his wheels there. It's just a tiny bit. Leave it like that, eh? And of course, we have to make him a little bit cross-eyed. No, I'm joking. Oh, you're so funny, Paul. You should be on telly. Happy with that? I think it's a bit weird that the wheels are lower, but you know, we'll... you know, authenticity and all that. By the way, when you get back to working on Skarloey, remember his footplate, aka the base area, dips in, was at the saddle. Oh, you're going to have to talk me through that when I've got him. Oh, but the blue is a bit too dark, though. That's... yeah. That's something that I'm going to have to do a lot of. I think it's, yeah, it's something I'm going to have to do for a lot of the... I'm going to have to do a lot of changing the textures and stuff. It might even be better just to change the videos when I've rendered them. Just change the blue slightly. He's got his white running board. So yeah, he looks a lot happier now. Let me just save it before we piss about with him. Where is... Ah, no. Oh, here he is. Old Thomas. Let's just do a little comparison, just to rub in just how terrible I am. Look at him! Ah! Let's just put him... Just line up his wheels properly. Yeah, I thought I'd lost him then, but no, he's there. There's his signature white stripe. Oh, and the little wonky paint job. And you can't get into his cab. He's a lot different. When I started doing this, I realised just how different he looked. To me, it was just like, but he looks like Thomas. That's fine. Didn't. God, he had nothing on the front either. Look, and he had this weird. His arch went right across, and I want to change him. I want to fix this old Thomas now. He's a crap Thomas. Hello, new Thomas. Hello, young Thomas. Oh my God, what's happened to my eyes? Hello, old Thomas. Hello, young Thomas. Why don't our side rods work properly? 'Cause Paul's crap. Hey, no swearing. Young Thomas. Don't you tell me what the F to do. By the way, what's going on with your massive buffers? Whoops. Don't get personal. It's what you do with your buffers that counts. Your voice had just changed to old Thomas. Oh yes, I didn't realise. I also have far more stripes on top of my tank thing. I've got a few more. Young Thomas had big ass buffers and big buffers in his ass. Look at that, and he had a weird sort of minaret thing going on at the top there. Young Thomas is so squash, and if I still had old Gordon and Henry, you'd see that he is bigger than him. Actually, let's see if I do. Have I got old Henry? No, I don't. That's a shame. Tell you what, I could load up though. Give me a sec. Saeed, don't be rude. Henry and Thomas in the shed. Here we go. Here's the... We'll see old Henry in this. No, don't save that. Don't save that. Needed. So, doors were downloaded. Someone had nicked the doors from Arkham Asylum, the game. I hadn't nicked them. Oh, where's Henry at? Oh, damn, where's Henry? Oh, bugger. I'm going to show him that cousin. Don't. I don't think the textures are there. I think it's just I temporarily give him colour. Yeah, look, he's just blue, red. I must have just given him basic colours when I was making. Yeah, I ain't got Henry. Hold on. Hold on, I can fix this. Here he is. I think this is where Henry comes in. Where the hell's Henry? Unhide all. Well, Henry's gone. Where the hell's Henry? Oh, here he is. Here he is. Hold on. Now it'll work. You can see he's floating, but yeah, I used to have little dots and stuff hanging around. There's a bit in, I think it's Percy's, when you first see Dead Percy in Sword Online, you can see something floating. Something I hadn't deleted. Right at the top of the screen. I think it's in that scene. And I saw it when I was editing and I was like, oh, bollocks. But can't be arsed changing it now. Here it comes. Dun, dun, dun. Look! Henry was smaller than Thomas. And if we... Oh! He's got floating eyeballs. Oh, that's not right. Something's gone wrong there. Yeah, the pupils are supposed to go with the model, but obviously this doesn't. So yeah. Oh. Look at this. Look at that. What's going on? He's smaller than him. Weird. Can you showcase Thomas rising his skeleton model? Oh, you mean coming out of his shell? It's not really a model. It was just done as a composite. Just a series of stills moving. Oh yeah. It's not my duck. It isn't my duck. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Oh, it's not there. I don't even have it saved, sorry. It's just hold on, I must have it somewhere. It wasn't my model. So I found videos, and if I go to Sword All Land, here's Duck in the Barber Shop. Open that. Oh, I think I've broken it. No, yep, nope, yep, nope. Here we go. Now, this gives you an idea how this was done. So, yeah, you see how these are from, these are the texture, these are textures from the actual scene. But he's just knocking them out of the way. They're just flat planes. So if I go here, there we go. So yeah, it's, like I say, not my model. I've retextured it, made it, give it a bit more detail. So he pulls the barber away, bonk, and then his other arm kind of comes out, knocks over the plane, lifts up that tank thing, bonk. And then when he starts moving, the door falls over, but as you see, it's just a flat model. What's the craziest thing you've seen related to Shed 17? Oh god, people's artwork and stuff is great. What's happened to the light? Why does it go dark? Ah, you probably to change the shadows as he's moving. Yeah, look, there's a light. Oh, you can't see it. There's a light over here and it moves. That was probably so you had a better look. I wonder what happens if I don't move that light. Let me delete the animation. Oh, I think it still goes dark, the light. Oh, I wonder why I didn't like the could you hide duck's eyes? They're weird, aren't they? They're sort of like egg shaped, and then when he turns, it gets worse. It wasn't on purpose. That like cartoon eyes. What you want? I can see the argument that it looks AI, though. Obviously, it doesn't now, but the final thing. You see, the texture is from the series as well. That's the clock, and then photoshopped in some shaving foam. There he goes. Dun, 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 dun. And wheels don't move or anything. And he's not really dragging himself along either, but it's all off screen, so yeah. Yeah, I think everything I showed you, you'd see these giveaways. There's always, there's always workarounds, there's always cheats. But that's what I do. Oh, he's just to make him look evil, scared, scary. Probably don't make any sense because the clips earlier were from the series, and he wouldn't have been rusty. And that funnel was probably the right colour. He's rusty. Yeah, it's kind of. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good reference, but I can't think of anything. Din, 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 din. Anything else you want to see? It is approaching 1. We've seen in Project when Donald is chasing the lab people. Wait. Donald? No. No, I'd have to make it. Probably can't see his wheels in the final shot, actually. If we go back to the camera. Oh, that's weird. This bit's moving at the bottom here. That's odd. Maybe, no. Probably no, because the screen ratio would be more widescreen like that, so you probably couldn't, no, you couldn't see the wheels unless you're looking through there, but yeah. Let me go through the Shed 17 stuff and just see if I've got anything amusing to show you. Owen Roof's death. Yeah. It's not. There's not a lot of 3D stuff in there. It's Let me just bring up what I can here. This was just sort of behind the scenes stuff. See Owen Ruth, he doesn't look quite look right, does he? They look like they got Hitler moustaches. I don't know why that's there. That's not my model, but the textures have all gone wrong as well. That was me collecting sound effects. So I think this guy nearly gets hit by a... Oh no, I know what this is. Oh no, this is where the guy nearly gets hit. Yeah, I won't show it. These are just stills. Oh, there's a lighting test. Oh, that's a weird attempt at YouTube subtitles. Don't know why I've got these. Where'd that come from? Someone probably asked me to do Gordon on drugs or something. That, see, the coaches aren't mine. I don't know where his stripes have gone. Oh, that's some sound effects. That's sound effects from the trailers. When I used to have a blog spot. The loneliest place on the internet. Yeah, this is just stills. That's a collection of sound effects. Oh, that was a joke. That was a joke subtitle. Yeah, that's a joke subtitle. Oh, that's part of the poster, that is. That's part of the poster. Yeah, these are really high res, so you could change them and, you know, alter the ratio for different things. You see the wheels don't quite match up there. We did have a grey, what's it? Footplate. There you go. Oh, look, there he is. Grey footplate. Nope. These all sounds. That's an early poster. That's just the picture of, what's it? There's Lado. That was all Bryce, so I can't bring that up either. What we... Gordon's boiler. Moving. Hold on. I've always got like loads of different files of each scene, like different camera angles and stuff. I didn't always save them as their own animation. I don't know what this will look like. Oh, there we go, look. Yeah, you get the idea. It was probably a shot I didn't use in the end. That's not my car, that's a model, probably from that book. So if we go and have a look. Yeah, it just... oh, there's some slowly moving crumpling, probably because I couldn't animate it properly. Oh, we were worried, Choksky. Yeah, and that's what he did. And then it gets replaced by where there's nothing there. And we just added some stock fire. Problem was this bit, because I couldn't have that crumple with it. It wasn't part of it. It wasn't part of this cylinder, so. And this was yeah, it's got a smoothing effect going on. Wait. There we go. No, it doesn't have a smoothing effect going on. Take it back. So I'm just highlighting different bits and animating them moving in. Quite hard at the time. No, the animation outside Wilhelm's house, that was Bryce too. Fire was blue. It was just sort of, I just thought, you know, these organic bits and stuff, probably like weird chemicals and stuff. Would it be more creepy if it was blue? Or a colour, another colour, you know? It just seemed, you know, more alien, more odd, weird, creepy. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. What's the... Oh, yes, internet. Hang on. Internet. Internet. Ooh. PC... So this is PC Adventures Thomas in Trains. Cool. And then... This is Loco Breck. I see, so this is Loco Breck. That's cool. Don't let me. That's Loco Breck. Oh, yeah, and he's got his engine and stuff inside. Cool. And he's also got the... Oh, and these are the innards that Adam's already sent me, which at some point I'm going to start sticking them in my models. Adam L made these. The inside bits, I mean, the ironic thing is the bits on the inside are going to be far more detailed than the rest of my model, but, you know, awesome. Adam L, who maybe he's gone, maybe he's not on here now. Oh, there he is. And then this guy represents him. He's like a cow person, and he's riding it. Yeah, and Drake sent me. Oh dear. Here we go. Optimus Prime. There's only one thing for it, Gordon and Henry. Engines transform. And they fight off the Fat Controller, who's just got really, really fat. He is pretty cool, the Loco Breck. And look, he's done it in anime form. I'm assuming you made this, did you, Drakes? If he's still there. Let's see what Tug's Big City did. How did you send it to me? Tug's Big City Tropic. Oh, is it a... Oh, Sodor Calliope sent me a Skarloey face. Thank you very much. That's what we need. Yeah, I'm waiting for all the... Crimson the Red replied to my models with "You cooked my man." I hope that means good. He's probably drawn in the eyes because they just had a bit of detail. Sorry, right. Thank you, Melody. Oh, you didn't make the 2D. Well, that's okay. Very good. It cooked means good. Good. That's all right then. Yeah. Where's Tug's Big City Tropic? It is Twitter. Is it messages? Oh, he's Drake Center video. Oh. Check this out, guys. Dun, 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 dun. No, I'm doing sound effects. Oh, he's just coming apart. Oh, he must have been traveling at high speed. Hold on. What are you? What you called on this Tug's Big City Tropic? Sorry, I know I should remember this. He's also on YouTube, right? YouTube. Damn, it's a long name. It is Topic, not Tropic. Bed 17. Hold on. Here we go. No, it's not this one. There he is. Oh, that's Prisma 3D. Nice. It's wrong video. I found it. Oh, it's good, isn't it? Wow. Well, he shows actually animated. That's not more than what I did. That's Prisma 3D. I can't imagine doing stuff like this in on a phone or a, you know, small device. Blimey, there's some strange links going on there. What's that one? Oh, it's me. Yes, Paul, that's the live stream you're doing right now. Oh dear. What was the question, Real Soulface? Please. Anyway, both videos are very good. And oh yeah, I did see this. The guy's electrocuting himself. Blue Joels. Right. Okay, guys. I think that's going to be it. We can be here for the rest. Didn't recognize me on stream. No. Yeah. I'm gonna have to turn in soon. If you make all the narrow gauge engines, you're gonna let Mr. Person. Blimey, there's no end to them, is there? It's actually an unlimited number of engines. It's like an impossible mission. Will there be a major out your own roof story opening as in the interquel? That was one long stream. I didn't intend for it, but wow, 3.5 hours. We haven't done out. I've been making a model. Blimey. Okay, I'll see you soon, guys. Does anyone want to watch that last Henry and Gordon before I go? Has anyone not seen it yet? Okay, I'll leave you with this and then I'll stop. So, see you guys. Don't forget to be cool. Ta-da. Coupled together, torn apart. Henry and Gordon. Henry! Would you like me to turn up the volume? Would you like us to change channel? Could you turn the volume up, please?